Good morning. Welcome back. I came up with today's episode while I was eating. And it it came to me, and I've realized something very important. That probably comes and goes all the time, and this stuff happens to us. You know, I'll tell you what it is. Uh, how, this is today's topic is how is focus and self worth correlated, and how you can achieve a higher sense of self worth through what you focus on. Now, uh, recently there's been a big change in my family. There's been a big change in my family, and a lot of times, uh, or not even just not even just when it comes to your family, like just in general, like when it comes to just things in your life, things are coming up. Like, and I don't want to use the word things because I feel like I could tell you exactly what these things are. Uh, let's say I've already expressed to you guys about my mother and just her overall, like, how she is, right? Uh, and sometimes she's not the only one, right? And like, you can come up with a whole bunch of other things in your life as well. As like, you got people who aren't always the nicest. You got individuals who might not conduct themselves with the most respect, right? And so it's back to that where it's like, all right, well, you got one choice. And I feel like, I don't know why, but I do see this as a level of neglect. I can see this as being self neglectful, where it's like, if you go ahead and you decide that you're gonna focus on these things that take energy from you, that make you feel upset, that make you feel negative, if you are going to go out of your way, because you this is the other half, which is like, hey, you get to choose what to focus on. You don't have to focus on these things that take energy from you, right? One of the biggest things you learn while meditating is, hey, I have control over what I focus on. And every single time I rise above my own thoughts, I'm gaining a level of awareness. So, achieving a higher sense of focus also correlates to having a higher sense of self worth. Another example, hey, look, I'm only going to focus on my work. I'm going to focus on my clients. I'm going to focus on my community, right? Now all of a sudden we're placing our focus on things that matter more. We're placing our attention and our focus on things that give us back energy. Write a list, do a brain dump. Write it down. Hey, these are all the things that I'm thinking about. Which one of these take energy? Which one of these give me energy? You could see it. You could see these things, and then all of a sudden you get to make a decision. You get to say, you know what, I'm not going to pay attention to these things. And all of a sudden you have a list of all the distractions. And for me, if you've been around in this channel, a lot of times we count distractions as things that take energy away from us. My phone is in grayscale. I make sure that I do not make that phone as appeasing as possible to be on it. It's not, there's no colorful things on it. Uh, Everything on it is very bland. You know, sugar. I pay attention to that. Because there's a difference between, hey, wanting a really good meal and submitting to sugar. There are things around you that take energy away from you, and if something's not giving, it's taking. And you can feel when something is giving you energy. You can feel when something is adding energy into your tank. I heard that the older you get, I'm 24 right now. I heard that the older you get, the more precious your energy becomes, right? Granted, hey, you should probably be getting paid more the older you become, right? All the skills and everything that you have, not only will they get better, but your energy will also become more rare. That's another way that your self worth is also increasing. By choosing to focus on things that give you energy, your self worth increases. By choosing to pay attention to the things that, are a distraction, and saying, hey, I'm going to choose not to pay attention to that. And as soon as something comes up and is wrestling with you, if something's taking way too much, and I guess this is one of my favorite things about hustling and working, if something's taking too much energy and too much time and causing you too much stress, that's distraction, baby, and you can't be paying attention to that. You can't be paying attention to you know what I'm saying? Like, if it's causing you to wrestle while you in the middle of a shower, think about this. You got two choices. You can either be focused on how wonderful, how beautiful, how incredible your life is, you know, focused on the water, focus on how good the shower is, focus on, like you brushing your teeth. Maybe you could focus on brushing your teeth even better, techniques and ways and things that, you know what I'm saying, as you're doing these tasks. Or if you like to daydream and think about things ahead of time, we ain't gonna talk about that because that's sometimes overthinking. If you like to do that, all right, babe, let's go. Like, let's think about our vision, right? Let's think about our vision. Let's think about the homes that we're building. Let's think about the studios that we're going to be opening. Let's think about the artwork that we're creating, the exhibits that we want to have, right? That you get to choose these things. You know what I'm saying? It's either that you focus on your vision, you focus on your goals, you focus on all the beautiful things you have going on, or you focus on the distractions. Oh, this person said this. I wonder what they mean by that. Shoot, I wonder what these people are thinking. What would they say about this? And all of a sudden, you got this like messed up, you know what I'm saying? And now your reality consists of that conundrum that isn't even real. You don't know if these people are thinking that. You don't know if you don't know any of that. You're just causing yourself a distraction. One of the biggest distractions I ever accounted for was fear and insecurities. Fear and insecurities. Dude, fear doesn't exist. I don't believe it does. I don't believe it does. Many of us, we think that fear exists because it's we connect fear with the unknown. Granted, if you're an artist or you're making any form of art, you are making love to the unknown through curiosity, right? So the other one is insecurities. Well, I believe this, that most people sometimes see themselves 10 times less than how wonderful they actually are. So, however you really see yourself, multiply that by 10. Truthfully, because hey, like, uh, you can't really see yourself all the time. You can't see how amazing you are. And many of us don't even give ourselves the credit that we deserve. We don't. By focusing on fear, by focusing on insecurities, you are wasting your time. This reality by which you occupy right now, if you are focusing on things that distract you and take energy away from you, you are wasting your time and diminishing your own self worth. Diminishing it. Because as you get older, your energy just becomes that much more precious. And if you're wasting your energy thinking about drama, thinking about what people are thinking about you, what would they say? Like, that stuff is not going to help you. If it's not going to help you then, what makes you think it's going to help you now? Get your head out of that stuff and focus on the things that matter the most. Work on your vision. What habits do you want to have? What kind of attitude would you like to go through today? Do you have anybody in your life that really, really you vibe with? Right? Work on your tribe, work on your community, on your network. Think about these people and how you can help them and serve them and give them, and provide more value into their lives. Your energy has way better things to do. Way better things to do. This is how your focus contributes to your self-worth. This is how having prioritizing and not even just prioritizing, valuing your own focus and the things that you pay attention throughout the day contribute to you having a higher sense of self-worth. They say poverty is spiritual warfare. It's true. It's true. Now, all of a sudden, if you got bad health, mental health, spiritual health, physical health, you're going to be focused on all these distractions. That's not cool. Not cool at all. You got way better things to do with your energy. You got people to impact. You have things to build. You have places to go. Work on your vision. Shoot, work on your vision full time. Work on your vision full time. Download pictures of what you want your life to look like. Write down all the things you're grateful for that reflect that vision. Oh my God, I have a beautiful place right now. I'm dedicating time and energy towards making the art that I love to make. I'm talking to the people in my life that mean the most to me. Right? Your energy got way better things to do. Remember that. If this episode provided you any sense of value, please leave a like so this message can get to other people. Thank you.